That is one thing that I am mad excited about is this weather. Hopefully, we could get some consistency with this nice breeze and nice sunshine, pool.
Well, we ain't gonna get no consistency no time soon. Well, with the temperature maybe, but it's rain, storm season, and I do not like that time of year. It always makes me a little anxious because I am scared of tornadoes.
Yes, that's true.
And we are in Tornado Alley, and I don't like it. So every time it storms, I be on edge. So, and I mean, it can happen at any time, but like springtime is like prime time. So
that's true. I've been very lucky to not be in a natural disaster right now, or like to this point in my life, but I don't know which one is like the easiest.
It ain't. I don't think there's no such thing.
Nah, I don't
easy
think
one.
so either. It depends on what Mother Nature wants to bring that day.
Yeah. So that part I'm not thrilled about, but I am glad that it's warmer.
Yes.
I wore sandals yesterday for the first time in a long time. That was nice.
I bet that
was nice. So gotta make sure you keep these feet together.
Yes, get all of the keep them smooth, keep them soft, keep them polished, even if you don't have them polished.
Moisturized. Yeah. Don't nobody want to see no ashy ass feet.
Or like a nice clear coat is really cool too, like that shine that it brings.
Yeah,
it lasts
as long as
too.
I think my biggest thing is no chipped polish, because that's tacky as hell and ugly, and no ashy ass toes, no feet. Make sure you get in between them, because I don't like that. That's annoying too, to see somebody with some ashy ass heels and shit. Like, no.
Yes, it is a little irksome. I guess.
What is it?
Irksome. It gets on your nerve.
I like that.
Yeah, it's irksome. But also, like, be careful with what you choose to moisturize your feet with if you're going to wear specific shoes. And also be mindful of the grip that it has, because you can slip out.
You can hurt yourself.
I personally I like oil. I think oils are the best to like solidify a long wear, you know? So you don't have to keep applying moisturizers. And Vaseline too.
Oh baby.
Yeah.
Yes, you can't go wrong with that. The only way you can go wrong though is if you put that on and you think you just finna put on some like leather sandals or like something with has that little slip on it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's a 3-step process when you.
That is an accident waiting to happen.
When you're going out, and it can happen in slides too. You can fall and slip, be real slippery. So
yes, don't be nobody's what they put it on?
What?
A TikTok moment or nothing like that. Please don't get caught slipping, y'all.
I want to make it to the internet for a good reason, not
because you bust your ass. You bust your ass and you down there hurting.
Oh, also y'all be careful around them pool perimeters also, because it can be real slippery with that water. Everyone's here to have fun, but you don't want to bust your grill.
Ooh, no.
That ain't fun. Okay.
No.
That's funny.
That's why you're not supposed to run.
No, you're not.
That's why you're not supposed to run.
So I know.
You hurt yourself.
That's true. Oh, y'all, be careful. Sometimes you be excited. You want to get to the water. That's how I fucked up, like when I was 12. So y'all, please don't do it. But
I gotta ask. What happened?
I was running down a hill and everything was wet. I wasn't thinking. Slipped, tumbled, bust concrete. Luckily, things turned out okay, but it wasn't.
No, in that moment, you was hurt.
Yeah, I was hurt. I was
embarrassed.
Nah, because I was around people I knew I wasn't going to see no more. So my pride wasn't hurt too much. I was concerned about my grill.
Okay.
Really.
Okay.
Really. But, you know, like, with this weather, it does bring, like, cookouts and other, like, gatherings. And, you know, you get together with different type of friends. Mm-hmm. And sometimes you meet new friends. Mm-hmm. So, you know, like, have you ever been in the position where you're chilling with a homegirl mm-hmm. and she's talking to a guy mm-hmm. and the guy has friends, so you guys mm-hmm. go chill because they want to see each other, you know. Mm-hmm. Especially when you're young, sometimes it's hard to get together. Mm-hmm. So it's kind of easy to just visit somebody you like when you already hanging out with your friend, right? Mm-hmm. But then they like you. You know, or when you get them? No, you was originally planning just to hang out with your friend, but now y'all going to these other.
I'm an unsuspecting victim.
Yeah, you could have been plotted on. Like the couple could have planned to put you with this new guy, which is his friend. Or they could just plan to like, okay, well, we finna be together, so y'all be together. Okay. So basically, like, with that scenario, friend mm-hmm. matchmaking, like, why is that an automatic connection when my friend is already dating somebody? Why do I have to talk to his friends?
I think it's because... because
you know, you understand, right? Because it's expected. Okay,
I know, because I think you've been in that situation a couple of times.
With you?
Yes.
Yes.
And I think it's because you want to create...
Oh! Yeah.
See, because when you started really going into it, I was like, okay.
And that's why. Okay,
I know where this is gonna go. I knew, but but that's the reason why I want to bring it up though, because in my mind,
yes,
at the time when I was trying to get her to talk to these people, I'm thinking like, okay, well, like, if she likes him and we all hang, we can all hang together. And it can be like my best friend and your best friend or your friend.
Okay, it's fun. We hanging out.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, and and if you like him, you like him, you know. And then I want to see my friend happy. I'm happy at the moment.
Got you. So it's like we all could continuously hang out together, have fun, do stuff.
Yeah. It's not necessarily
Okay, that's a good thought. However, what if the friend, or like in my experience, mm-hmm. I'll be in a relationship already, which means I'm not looking for somebody, mm-hmm. or I'm not interested in adding. I say example.
Oh, okay.
Like,
because
let me say the whole reason why I'm interested is because I've found this to happen on numerous occasions with numerous friends, and it's mm-hmm. even like when I'm talking to a guy, the mm-hmm. other guy is like, hey, you know, do you have friends? Because they want to automatically connect with.
But I think it's easier when you have well, for some people it's easier when you have somebody in the middle who kind of already knows the other person. And if you see that there are good qualities with the person that your friend is dating, mm-hmm. then you like, okay, well, birds of a feather might flock together.
That is okay.
Let me see if she has any cute friends, or if she has any, you know, mm-hmm. anybody I might be interested in. And it's easier because you are the middle person. So you kind of almost feel like, well, they might feel like it might be easier to talk to the other girl or the other guy because it's like they're going to be more comfortable because you're their friend. You see what I'm saying?
Right. I do see that part, and I get it. I guess it's just like when it becomes romantic, like it could mess up the entire dynamic of all the group friendship.
It can,
because what if it doesn't work out, or what if
but see that
things are released.
That I'm gonna tell you something. A lot of times, well, in my experience, because would I do it now? No. But before I was younger and I didn't think that far. I didn't think about what if it goes wrong. Mm-hmm. And now my best friend don't want to be around none of these motherfuckers. I could get caught in the crossfire of this. Mm-hmm. Okay? So, yeah, didn't think that far.
Well, I am all for the camaraderie and the meeting new people to, expand your network and ultimately your fun. Mm-hmm. I guess just is when it's an expectation of relationship or romance just because your friend dating my friend,
And I get that. It's just some people, they see something they want, mm-hmm. and they feel like they should have it.
Okay.
And they don't kind of really think about how this other person gonna take it, or the interest that the other person might have in them. Like, people just automatically think because they like somebody that person's gonna like them back, and that don't always be the case.
No, right? No, it doesn't. And I mean, on top of that, it's like I'm here for my friend.
Right.
I didn't plan on this, so you do kind of have to be kind of spectacular to get my focus off my friend, I'm mm-hmm. concerned with her or them or whoever it is. Mm-hmm. But I'm not saying don't do it. I just wonder why it's so common, and it's like, is it working? I don't really know if it's working. So maybe we should decrease a little bit. Wait.
I'm gonna be honest. I don't think it's a good idea.
Maybe in your I think maybe when you're more serious about self, it may be okay because then you can compartmentalize. Mm-mm. No.
Nope.
Okay.
Nope. I honestly, this is the thing. If there is somebody who would like to meet my best friend, I would, I'm not facilitating it. I'm gonna be honest.
You gonna stay out of it?
I'm going to stay out of it. If you want to talk to her, you're going to do that shit on your own. But as far as me being the person who, nope.
No.
Keep me the hell out of it. No.
Gotcha.
No, because if you fuck up, I ain't gonna like you either.
Well, yeah, I don't want to be responsible for anything that happens, good or bad, because ultimately it's your decision. But, exactly. I sometimes, I'm for you hanging out with your same gendered friend, mm-hmm. and y'all go to meet the opposite sex, and, they're just a cool person, mm-hmm. They're not on no weird flirtatious thing. They're just mm-hmm. actually having fun and being funny. Yeah. And I like that. Now, those people I feel like you can be strictly friends with.
Or my thing is, just don't come in with the expectation of you talking to me like that, mm-hmm. dating me type thing. You don't even know me. Why don't you, you ain't got no feel me, you don't know nothing.
Right. It's you don't plan on it because I know what you want. But I don't know. So do you think, that brings me, I guess, to another question. Mm-hmm. Do you feel like men and women can be strictly platonic friends? it's ever like never have any type of fondness or likeliness involved at all. Just
it is possible. It is possible. It's possible. Now, the
why? I ain't gonna lie. I think it's possible as well.
It's possible, but it's almost like it gotta be something that they don't like about each other almost to not go there. You see what I'm saying? It's like
for them to not find each other attractive.
No, they can find each other attractive. But my thing is for them not to want to take it further than a friendship. Do you see what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So basically what I'm saying is there got to be something wrong with one of the both of them.
Why does it have to be something wrong? So when you say something wrong, I'm hearing like against their preference.
Yes.
Okay.
Like something like, but I can never be with him because he chews too loud or something. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Like I just can't get down with that. Or I could never be with him because he's too, I'm going to say tall, because if I say short, people are going to get mad. And I'm short. So, short people, you got a friend in me, okay? But,
there was a survey that said, like, shorter guys have a more, like, successful relationship. Could be true.
I have thoughts. I have thoughts about that. We'll cover that later. Okay.
But one episode we're gonna address all stereotypes, and then we're gonna follow up. Not stereotypes, but like, what are they called? Cliches and taboos. And we'll look into them, and to see like what's their percentages now, their new rates.
That's going to be an interesting episode.
It might be.
It is. It will be. Because I'm...
And we can't, like, we have to be unbiased once we hear the facts. We just have to. We got to control our faces.
Wait a minute. See, that's not fair. Because like, at this point, everybody should fucking know. I cannot control this right here. Okay. It's either at resting bitch face or you gonna get whatever the fuck I'm thinking.
Not resting bitch face.
And that be hard to keep sometimes, because if I hear something that is what the fuck in my head, you gonna see what the fuck on my face. Mm-hmm. So...
All right.
Good luck with that.
Social statistics episode is coming. Y'all just stay tuned. But okay, so I feel like
friendships.
Yeah, I feel like they can.
Well, let me ask you something. Do you have any platonic guy friends?
I do, or I have, and it's like I've had the cases where. At some point, we maybe did like each other and realized we weren't dateable for each other.
Is that platonic still?
Well, that turned into platonic, but then I do have one that like he
real.
Never. Okay, I'll take that. One, he never like hit on me or nothing, and we were just cool. So, and I wasn't in his preference of women, so that's why when you said that, I was like, okay, that totally makes sense.
It's never happened. I believe in it, but it's never happened for me.
And that, yeah, and like out of all of the guys I've met, like, just count. It's like, that's the one. So.
Like, outside of like, coworker type of, but those are not, well, I gotta be careful. I ain't gonna say those are not real friendships. That's a different type of friendship.
Well, I think of it as like an interaction. Like, out of all the guys you've interacted with that are, of course, related, how many have been able to initiate and maintain a friendship, strictly friendship basis with you? Right. And it's like,
you're saying
hard to believe. Excuse me. Or like a friendly. If I don't say friendship, then maybe like friendly, not
on a regular, but like
not flirty.
I can't think of anybody. I'm gonna be honest.
Like they're not hitting on you, basically. See, nobody, right? So that does make it. It seems like it's a little bit unattainable. Or like it doesn't exist.
But it's also, you gotta think about who I am as a person. I'm really friendly or social. So no, like when I'm talking to people, more than likely I like you.
Yes.
More than likely I like you. I don't be looking for no whole bunch of goddamn friends because I don't make a lot of time for that, and that's me. Mm-hmm. Okay, it is what it is. But yeah, no.
Well, I just know, like, I feel like when you're younger, you have access to more people because, well, you have more interactions with people just because of the school and like proximity or like work. And as you get older, you start to decrease your circle.
I'm even trying to think in school, and it's like not people that I would call my friends.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Don't just think of it as like a friendship.
If I'm
it's
saying
interaction.
Well then yeah, because I have those every damn day. But my thing is, if you say no, what we're talking about is platonic friendship. Because that's different. That's an ongoing relationship that you have with this person.
It is.
And they are your friend.
It is.
Now, do I have platonic interactions with folks? Yeah. I have and I do now.
That's true.
But as far as like a friendship with somebody,
haven't been able to maintain it. So it's not possible.
It is possible. It is possible. I do believe that it's possible.
I mean,
it's just, again, I don't open myself up for friends to even know that. You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So it's not really a.
Well, I wonder if other people,
I'm sure,
have been able to maintain and have either one or multiple, like. Friends of the opposite sex who are just strictly platonic, and y'all have been, cause I'm not gonna lie.
Now the percentage is probably low.
I would see it.
But I think it's possible
as both of them, the man and the woman, being like secure within themselves.
Mm-hmm.
Speaking on your part, like they know their preference. I'm not shaky about it. They also could be. Childhood friends,
Yeah.
They grew up and they've been knowing each other all their lives anyway, so it's kind of like ill,
Mm-hmm.
Or their parents are really good friends anyway, so they kind of see each other brother and sister in a way, or maybe like a cousin,
like family,
right? Like family.
You've been around this person so much that you feel close to them, feel related to them in that way.
That's how I see it. That's the possibility that I see it happening. Or you could just
could meet. I think you could like meet somebody, and y'all have like a good. But when I think about it though, I do think about it like in school or work type of environment that where you're able where you've had the time to get to know this person.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And but you kind of almost have to be forced to be around them.
That's what I'm saying. That's the proximity. And that's why I said when you're younger, it's easier to do that or just work too, because it's the proximity.
It's more
common. As you get older, you still have your choice of how much I give to these people to really be like if they're a real friend or not,
Yeah.
Because you can control how open and personal you give to them.
Yeah.
But okay. Hope is out there. Go spread the friendship. I think because I feel like both men and women would benefit from having a male, an opposite sex friend.
Yeah.
Just to learn and like go over things.
You get a different perspective.
Oh yeah,
when you, especially if you're dating or like if you're in a relationship and you get like another perspective, because sometimes we see shit and we think about shit a certain way, and it's kind of get the devil's advocate. You kind of get the other side. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and like Nina said, you get another perspective, so you may not always see that opposite sex as like not an opponent, but like so different, because you'll see them as a human, because like I have a friend that's just like this, because it's different when you can
well, you want to be careful with that. You got a friend who's just like this. Cause then not personality. Okay. Just like just being able to identify with that social group, being able to have the empathy, seeing them as a person versus just seeing them as like another off the street. Yeah. Okay, that's what I'm saying. Okay, because we should all have love and compassion for all, because we're all in this together, and we need to help each other build and secure and like move forward. So that's why. But okay, I think it. We want more friends, but this is not to neglect. I do have great male friends that I can call on. We hang out, and it's cool. It's cool. It's platonic. Oh, because what do we always talk about? It's the boundaries that you set for yourself too. It is. Yeah, it absolutely is.
So.
True story. Yeah. Okay, so got a question.
What's up?
So let's say you have a first date with someone, right?
Okay.
And they critique your appearance. And let me give the scenario. I saw this on Twitter, y'all. I saw this on Twitter, and I could not go without talking about this. So, this woman went on a date with a man. Well, a guy. I'm not going to call him a man. She went on a date with a guy, and he pointed out at her stomach and said, "We got to lose that right there." This is their first date, y'all. Now, mind you, I will say, Sister Girl did what she was supposed to do. She got her shit and left. She told him, she was like, "I'm going to go to the restroom." She got the fuck up out of there.
Wow.
Kudos to you, sis.
Yes.
But, what the hell? Because,
okay.
How is it? What?
Okay. So people, I realize that people in the world have this natural attraction to things that are aesthetically pleasing to the eye. However, me personally, I have always been a little bit more reserved about commenting and referring to people's physical features, good or bad, because you never know how they feel about it,
True.
That's me. The world ain't like that. And everybody don't have common decency to understand what's respectful and what's not respectful.
Oh, no.
I feel like he was completely out of line for that.
You gotta fucking know that you cannot say that. No.
Hold up.
He
can
shit. Say it.
No.
You gotta know that you gotta know. You just wanted to see how she would react. You wanted to see if you could get away with it.
Because people be up here afraid to tell people they got stuff on their face and in their nose and in their teeth. So for you to feel like it's comfortable enough to tell me something that I walk around with every day.
And it's like, how dare you? Because for one, I agree.
It doesn't even matter what he looked like.
It don't.
It don't even matter.
No. It's past that. It's the fact that your disrespectful ass out of your disrespectful mouth decided that you could say that to me,
you know what?
I would have went.
Michelle, yeah, I was gonna say I appreciate Michelle Obama about sometimes going high. I feel like leaving was a going high moment. Y'all know what?
I would have went low first.
Sometimes you gotta show people that you can't play with me, and you didn't pick the right one to play with. We would have went dozen for dozen, okay? Baby. Ripped your ass up, because how dare you?
I would have said, you tell your fat ass mama that.
I wouldn't have. Baby, we starting up here. Don't let the hairline be receding. Baby, yeah. We dig it.
Would have picked his ass apart. But my thing,
I just the audacity of thee.
But you know what? We bringing this up. I'm bringing this up to say this.
See, that was
if you are gifted a date with somebody, because that is their time.
It is.
That is their time. Whether man or woman, it don't matter. Even if you find a feature or something else about this person that you like, this ain't it for me, please know that you can keep that shit to yourself, and that you should keep it to yourself. And then just don't go on no more dates with this person.
Well, yeah, and also consider how they may feel, because if you're a blunt person, okay, and you want to know stuff, there are ways to fish, probe, find out information about why.
You don't have to be
he could have been like, what how you feel about working out? Do you like it? Be like, include me together. Or if not, just be like, okay, that ain't her thing. That ain't her thing.
But you know what, though? I feel like, no.
I'm just saying, there are subtle ways.
Yeah, but you know what?
Because that maybe not would have offended her.
Well, it depends.
It depends on how you deliver it. Yes, it does.
It depends on how you deliver it. It also may depend on...
She didn't like him either from get-go. She didn't like him. And I say this only because
this How the hell did it turn in? Wait a minute. How did it turn into her not liking him?
Nah, this is why I say she didn't like him from get-go too. I mean, cause you you should always, of course, have self-worth, self-efficacy, and self-confidence about yourself to not take stuff from people. But you know damn well, at times we have let certain things slide. It's a red flag, but it's like, okay, let me just see if this is what this is. So I feel like for her to there was nothing likable about him. That's what I'm saying. I'm not saying that she missed out. I'm saying he wasn't worthy in the first place, because sometimes it's like, okay, maybe this was a misunderstanding. Let me see. But it's like, I'm not doing that.
No. No. Wait a minute. Because that don't... How could you get that out of him telling her that she needs to get rid of her stomach? Or her stomach was a problem issue for him?
We need to lose that.
Yeah, we got to get rid of that, is what he said. But my thing is, no, she could have really liked this guy. She could have really liked him. She definitely could.
I'm not saying she didn't like him. I'm saying he was not likable. He didn't have a lot of... Or had not, exposed his accolades to be like... Because, if you did, it would be like,
but
do I take this the wrong way? But it's also like, no, I'm offended.
No.
But you know
what? You know what? People pretend, Mel. People pretend. People put on a show to get you to think that they're a certain way that they're not. His little... we got to get rid of that.
That's
could have been a slip. Could have been a slip up. You see what I'm saying? Maybe he forgot that he was supposed to be representative, and the real him came out.
I don't think that's what happened.
I
think that was the real him right there. Because that's what I'm saying. Some people are just naturally blunt.
I'm sure that was the real him. I'm saying that he had been pretending before that, trying to be on his best behavior because he wanted to go on a date, and he probably wanted something to happen after. Maybe she was a little bit bigger than he had intended. So what I'm thinking is it must have been like a social media hookup or something like that, because obviously he hadn't seen her.
Oh, right. That does make sense.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So even in that though, if you get on a date with somebody and they don't look the way that you thought they was gonna look, okay, but just don't go on a fucking date with that person again. I don't think that there's a need to like point shit out.
Right, yeah. What if the date go good? I was gonna say don't not go on a date on them, but like, okay, if they're just completely physically what you don't want and you can't get past it, then I guess don't go on a date with them.
Right.
But yes, don't say it. Don't be rude. Like, didn't somebody teach y'all manners? If not, you're gonna get it right here because you don't want nobody pointing out your shortcomings all the time. Especially if you don't have the means or the mindset or energy to change them or fix them. Like, that's just not okay.
You know how they say don't fight fire with fire? I'm fire.
I don't say that. Yeah, sometimes you have to, because just like we both would have ended that day, or I would have stayed there and enjoyed my drink while he left. But like, that's not okay. When you originally said it, I was thinking like, someone critiques me on the first date.
Like, ooh,
okay, see, Chris, you critique it.
You paired that with them shoes. Whoa. Now, if he say that, y'all,
he's questioning like, what is he questioning? What ability, or what is he complimenting? Because
he ain't complimenting nothing.
I'm very much so like, oh, you don't like it? Let's fix it. You don't like these shoes? We finna go buy me some more. You know, like, you don't like them because I like them, and if you say, oh, I don't want to look at them anymore, we finna go buy me something that you want to look at. And I'm still gonna have these. And I'm still gonna wear these when I want to. Because these are mine. But now I just got a shitload of shoes because now I got what I like and what you like.
No, because I might not like your fucking style.
And if you can't get with that, you know it's gonna go.
I don't need that.
You gonna go.
No, I just feel like, I'm gonna be honest. A person can critique. I feel like you can do whatever the fuck you are your own person. I'm not gonna try to change what it is that you have going on. I need to accept you for who you are. Mm-hmm. Now, if there are things that I can do to enhance or stuff that I can like recommend or suggest to enhance, fine. If you take it, you take it. If you don't, you don't. But at the end of the day, I need to be able to like you. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, but
I'm not with that, and I don't need you coming to me with that type of energy either.
What if they don't like critique your appearance? They critique your punctuality. They critique your choice in something. Okay, so if they're critiquing me being late to the date, or okay, if they're pointing it out, or my choice in something like liquor or my cuisine, or even, you know, some things I like, I see that as constructive criticism. Yeah. And it could possibly open up a room for discussion for us to converse more. And then I would receive that a lot better than, you know, said other scenario.
I'm okay with that.
Yeah.
I'm okay with that. Because I feel like those are, what did I say? Enhancements or suggestions. And it's like, even if I don't, okay, now with the punctuality, I can see how that could be a problem. They get on everybody's nerves. Well, most people's nerves. Like people being late all the time. I understand. But
work in progress.
Me too. But I can get that, right? And I feel like that's a enhancement. That is something that is going to make me better. Now, not to say that losing weight won't help somebody, because health-wise, yes. But you also know that is a very sensitive subject for a lot of people.
It could be.
And you need to gingerly talk about that. And you definitely don't want to do that on the first date with somebody that you ain't just there yet. Those are intimate conversations. You know what I'm saying? But if you're something like punctuality or food choices or something like those trivial stuff.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So that is not going to get my feathers ruffled. We can talk about it. And, I mean, as long as you're respectful, I feel like it's not going to bother me. But if you picking somebody apart based off of your preferences, that is not okay.
No, I don't think it is. And then other thing that you have to be mindful of is anytime you're trying to change something on someone, you have to, or you're considering this alternation, you have to consider if they're willing to make that change, because that's gonna determine if it actually ensues or not.
I mean,
they have to contribute.
Be willing participants.
Yes, they have to be willing participants to make this stick, you know?
They gotta
and
want
if
it.
they're not, or if you're not even considering it, then you're already feeling it, trying to get them there. Like to the next step.
It's a you thing instead of like a us thing. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Their will and effort has to be there. Has to exist.
Yeah.
But that was a good question, because I had not ever thought about that, and
I know when I saw that, I was like, now how would I react? And all the cuss words came to the forefront of my brain, because baby, when I tell you, I would have ripped his ass. For one, you not gonna talk about my goddamn weight.
Yeah.
Because I got enough to worry about. I'm definitely not gonna worry about
what if
you
I like
and your
my
opinion.
Tummy? What if I don't want it to stay? What if I used to be having serious problems in the past about how little I was, and I didn't have to work to get this healthy, okay?
Or what if, this is the thing, because
it's crazy.
Especially with weight, you can't, because the thing of it is, a lot of times, especially when you first meet somebody, like if a person met me right now, they would look at me and think, oh, she's fine. I have lupus, so my weight fluctuates up and down. It goes up and down. Yeah. Sometimes I have to take steroids, sometimes I don't. So if you say something about my weight, we going there. We're going there, because that is a sensitive subject for me, right? So, and that's just my situation, right? I'm just speaking for me. But I know there are other people who have other shit going on, and you just can't be saying something like that. And I just need for people to know, because I did think about if I was in this, I'm a single woman, and I date sometimes. So if I was in that situation, me keeping my composure and not coming out of a bag on somebody would have been kind of hard. Because I would have cussed his ass out, I ain't gonna lie. And I would have called you right after.
Girl.
When I got, walking to the car. Bitch, you would not believe.
Let me tell you what this, real quick. That's the thing. You have to remember to be sensitive. You don't know the underlying, like result of how someone got like this. You have to be sensitive, and
So don't be picking people apart on dates, y'all.
On any date, whether it's the 10th one, whether it's the 5th one, or the first one.
Don't be tacky.
God.
Don't be tacky.
Have some decency.
Yes, and be empathetic and sympathetic to other people and their feelings. The same way that you would want for you.
True.
You know what I'm saying?
True. So with that, it's all about coping, because even if that is an insecurity that you're going through and you encounter assholes like that, you have to figure out a way to cope. Right. So for this week's mental health break, we have coping and stressing. Okay. Coping with anxiety and stress. So some couple of tips from there. So firstly, writing it down, keeping a journal, and being able to express what you're feeling is a good way to just find other ways to deal with it. If you know exactly what you're going through, you can also talk about solutions to that problem. So putting it on paper, and then also like equaling it, you put the equal sign there and something else is going to follow.
Wait a minute. One thing about that, I will say this. That really works. A lot of times you do not know what the hell is on your mind until your pen hits that damn paper. Or if you need to do it in your phone. Like, you can do it in your phone too. Putting it in your notes. Because sometimes I might be in bed or something. I might be reflecting. And I don't feel like getting up, turning the light on, doing that whole shebang. I just do it in my phone. But just typing out those feelings. Typing out what comes to your mind. And a lot of times stuff comes up that you don't even know that you've been thinking about it. But it's been sitting in your subconscious. And you just blurt it out there. And then now it's like, okay, this issue is bothering me. This is something I need to revisit. And you got it there. You can come, even if you don't feel like really digging into it at the time. You can come back to it.
And work through it.
Yes.
Right? So, also, you mentioned phones, and there are a lot of mindful apps that allow you to set reminders to stretch or breathe and basically just engage in overall relaxation through different parts of your day to help maintain a healthy mindset and just to kind of reset, keep you focused on those goals. Exercising is always a good outlet to help cope with stress and anxiety, because on the biological and neurological side, exercising helps to release a lot of different fluids and antioxidants and just overall hormones in our bodies that help add to healthy brain regulation and cell production. So it's all sciencey, but when you do it and you engage in it, the oxygen, those chemicals mix together and it gives you energy, and that energy helps you guys to formulate better thoughts. It's true.
That it is, because now that I've been working out on a regular basis, I do, and even when I don't, I be thinking like, oh, I don't want to do it. I be feeling better after. I'm feeling better after, and it does mindset, like your body feels good. Some stress. So that's for real.
Okay, so eating healthy too, the things that you choose to put into your body is gonna help regulate. Food is energy, and it's basically our fuel. It's like our gas. So if you are putting good stuff into your body, it's gonna help it run better, operate better, and function that better.
What's good stuff?
Good stuff. All right, I'm gonna say fruits, vegetables, things like bananas, blueberries. I like strawberries. They're really good for skin. Kale, Brussels sprouts, any type of green thing, celery is good. And pair these things with other stuff like chicken or beef, lamb, fish. I love seafood. So yeah, it's a lot of different ways you can play with your food to make it exciting. Because when we're excited about food, we want to put that good stuff in our body. So, you know, don't just do your normal. If there are ways to eat clean and healthy and still make it taste good.
Yeah, and it be enjoyable.
Really good.
I'm working on that. We just gotta curb these unhealthy cravings. But working on that. We
reducing slowly but surely. You know, like I
ain't just jumped off the cliff, but we gonna get there.
Cold turkey that's the thing that ain't for the weak. Okay, so
no,
if you can't do it cold turkey, small amounts, and then
wean yourself off.
Yeah, wean yourself off. And the next coping mechanism to help with stress and anxiety that I engage in is sleeping. Okay, you have to get adequate rest in order for your body to rejuvenate, reset, and be ready to go the next day or just at any time when you need it. So make sure y'all are sticking to a healthy sleep routine and make sure you're getting enough sleep.
Yes. I just want to say real quick to the younger generation, all of us really, but especially the younger generation and us who we young too. Our generation, we have this mentality that we sleep when we're dead, and I really, really want to break that. Y'all, sleep is so important. It's how your body heals.
Yeah.
You need sleep. Make sure you're getting your sleep, for real.
Yes, it's so important.
Get rest.
Certain liquids that you're putting in your body, caffeine, you know, water. But forget that liquid. Anytime you're adding water to your diet, is gonna be that much more better. Also, whenever you identify and challenge the negative things that are going on in your life, as well as those unhelpful thoughts, that's a good way to practice. That's a good way to challenge the stress and anxiety that you're going through, because you're finding anything worth having is worth fighting for, and you're basically fighting for your sanity and your well-being at that moment. So you have to challenge yourself to not think in this way and not behave in the normal ways that create those bad habits. So I think that's a bigger one, even though it can be hard to obtain and like practice. I feel like that one is one of the best ones on the list. Yeah. And then also reaching out to your friends and your family to tell them what you're going through, because they have a right to know. You know, they care about you, and they could possibly have, you know, good energy and other coping mechanisms that they have dealt with when they were in the situation. So definitely reach out to your friends, because it's all of our responsibilities to stay healthy and care about each other. You know?
Yeah. Grab a hold of your support, because no matter how much we think, I got this, I could do this, yada, 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 it's always good to have support. Yeah. So that positivity, get it from the people who care about you.
Yeah, definitely. Because like you never know what you're going to find or learn about them too, you know?
True.
So,
that was really good, best friend.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, so this month is bringing a lot of happiness, positivity. There are many, many blessings within this month, you guys. If you know, you know. So, yes, we are going to maintain all of the high frequencies and vibrations, okay?
Yes.
Speaking of though, somebody on TV. We watch documentaries, y'all know.
Yes. and let me, okay, so I'm late, but we here though. We here. So, BadVegan. Y'all, what, for one.
Who watched it, first of all?
Yes.
Okay, if you haven't.
Please go watch that.
Take a peek.
Please go watch that. I was sitting there thinking like, why the hell am I watching this? I watched all them damn episodes. Let me tell you something. spoiler alert, little bit. He told that damn lady that he was gonna make that dog live forever, and she believed him, and she went along with it. Y'all, don't be gullible.
Don't be gullible. But you also saw, like, be careful, because when you believe in something too much, you will get lost. And she wanted to believe, you know. Like, I feel like she was already attached to that dog before she met him to want to believe.
He knew what he was doing with
that
damn
dog.
But I'm going to tell you this. Attachment or not, I ain't stupid. And I know we all got our day. He told her she was going to live forever too. And
was he smart or was he dumb?
Him. You know?
I don't think he was dumb at all. I don't think he was dumb at all.
But I ain't going to put smart on him either. Because he just found a dummy. That's it.
Yeah.
He found a good damn
He
dummy.
did, because the other people, her staff, and they were very questionable, like, of his intentions.
They didn't know about the dog living forever and all that shit, because they probably would have had her committed. But did they? They didn't know about that, did they?
No, I don't think.
Okay. Well, see, this is the thing. This thing with him though. Once they got to Vegas, why she didn't jump off the train then? Because then this is when you knew what was going on with the money. You knew where the money was going.
I'm not gonna lie. I think that she was in a very depressive state.
I believe it. I'd be depressed too.
Sometimes if you know anyone who's ever been in a depressive state, it's kind of like they don't have any interest or motivation to do anything. So what she say? She was just in the hotel. A lot of times she didn't like that environment because there wasn't nothing to do for her that interests her like that. So, and they stayed for months.
Can I say something else?
I don't get it. I'm just happy that they didn't hurt each other, because he stole from her mama, bro. That's not okay. I would never.
No, I would never. But I also ain't gonna believe that I'm gonna live forever and the dog gonna live forever. And I'm not finna be giving nobody no fucking money. And then, wait a minute. Nah, here it is.
Well, in a way, we do, but not like that.
Here it is. Well, yeah.
What's the meat? Where the meat? Give it.
He said, he told her, he said, nothing's real. Money is not real.
What you taking
Why
all
you
shit?
asking for it? You asking me for money and it ain't real?
Look, y'all, scams.
Girl, I said, oh. Then he told her.
He was a really good liar.
Watch the
elaborate. Yeah.
I'm not going to give you no more spoilers.
The creativity, y'all. He
should have wrote a fucking book. He could have been a very well-selling author. With the bullshit that he was coming up. His imagination, immaculate.
I was impressed.
I was impressed by the damn, who was that? Will,
the
when he
tech
came
man.
Up, girl.
Wouldn't have fell for it, but impressed.
Oh, hell no. I know better than that. Nigga talking about he's some
Speaking
of special ops, girl.
What else? Okay, yeah. That's what I'm saying.
That's what I'm saying.
You guys, be careful.
Please.
Be careful. It is great to love people and like them and be all jolly, but don't
be gullible.
Yes. And if you are, be ready to be ready.
And just be believing shit.
No judgment though. A little bit. I ain't gonna lie. It's a little bit.
She's speaking for her. I ain't gonna say I'm judging you, but I'm looking kind of funny.
Okay. What else did you see?
You know what? I was gonna talk about the Tinder swindler, but I don't even want to talk about that because BadVegan is enough.
Yeah, we're gonna save it.
They on the same boat. Go watch those two. Maybe we can have an in-depth conversation about that later. I do think we do need to talk about. We do need to talk about more about manipulation and more about scamming and. Look for the signs. Look for the signs. But okay,
that's funny.
Yes, but moving on. We're gonna talk about music. Real quick. My boy VinceStaples came out with another song that I really like. It's called Road Street.
I'm gonna have to listen.
If you have not heard it, go check it out. So VinceStaples. LuckyDaye. So he put his album out. I want to say in February. It was February or March. One of them. I think it was February. I did not get a chance to deep dive into the album back then. Well, this past week I did. Oh, impressive.
Yeah.
Impressive. I remember the song Candy Drip came out. And I remember I talked about it here on the pod. And I liked the song, right? Well, y'all go listen to the whole album. The whole album's name is Candy Drip.
Yeah.
And oh my gosh, that album is so good. Like, it's
very
such
smooth.
A good vibe. And my favorite song is Cherry Forest. And if you have not heard, if you ain't heard none of it, Cherry Forest, go listen to Cherry Forest. I love that song.
I have to check that out.
Shout out to LuckyDaye, because baby, that album served.
Yeah.
Served. Really, really good. I
noticed that, like, it's an instant hit with Scorpios. I don't know what that's about, but you're not the only one that was like, yes, this is vibing. So, yes, big shout out.
Well, you know, Scorpios are elite, and they have really good taste. And my taste in music, of course, in my opinion, is wonderful. Right. So yes, LuckyDaye, really, really good.
Well, awesome.
And then one more, ChrisBrown. ChrisBrown came out with a new song called "Warm Embrace," and if you have not heard that, go listen to it. I like this one better than the last one, and I liked Iffy, but this one is a different vibe, and it is really good. So
yeah, some things are just undeniable, and Chris Brown's talent is one of them. So.
It is. No matter, just cannot say that man is not just talented.
Yeah,
he can, and he puts out good music. So
does. So the weather's there. Okay, y'all are there. Go get that music. Go on and complete the package. Okay, go on and complete the package. So, what do we have today for our last line?
It is about that time. Okay. Well, y'all, last lines today is from my favorite rapper.
The late great.
And it'd be hard for me to say because I don't like picking favorites, but Nipsey Hussle is my favorite rapper. He's my favorite rapper for many, many reasons.
Peace and blessings to the great Nip.
Yes. We just went past his death anniversary, and I was really sad. But I listened to his music, so make sure you stream some Nipsey for me, please.
Yes.
Right after this, stream a little Nipsey. But I'm gonna leave y'all with one of his quotes. One of his quotes. And I want to say I saw this interview when he said it, but it says, most people want to skip the process, not knowing that when you skip steps, you miss lessons. If you start small and build on what you have, you can continue to multiply that into something greater while picking up all of the valuable lessons along the way. By the late, great Nipsey Hussle. And it's
self-explanatory.
He said it. He said it.
Yeah. One step at a time.
Don't skip the process. I know sometimes we get so caught up in the results. You want what it is that you want, and you want that end result. But it's something behind everything.
It is.
And those lessons that you learn that you can take with you for the rest of your life, and those are learning lessons. You learn something, you you got something out of that. Even if it was a hard time, you got something out of that. You gained something out of that. Take that shit with you.
Yeah.
Take that shit with you and build.
Build on it, because I promise you that you are going to see it later in your journey. And when you come across it, you're going to be so grateful for that harsh time that has prepared you to glide through whatever you're facing now so easy with, it looked like no effort, okay?
Yeah. Grace, baby.
Yes, grace. So, y'all, this week we're going to practice patience, okay? Being patient and working. But being patient, okay? We love that y'all joined us for our episode 14 of the First Grade Podcast, okay? Yes. I'm your girl, Mel, and this is Nina.
Yes. Y'all make sure that y'all go follow us on all of our social media. We have Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, YouTube. We're available on Stitcher, Anchor, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts. Damn. Go get us, okay? We everywhere. Oh, and also, last little plug, make sure that you get No Easy Way Out, My Poetic Journey by Nina Hearn, which is me.
Yeah.
The link is on our link tree. We got linktree/First Grade Pod. We love y'all. Have a great week. Practice patience. Practice patience.
Practice patience and love, okay? Love the patience that you're practicing too, okay?
Yes.
And until next time, we'll see y'all.
Bye.